Hello, everyone. We are joined today by Cheikh Thiam from the Fontbonne University men's basketball team. Thank you for joining us today. How are you doing?
I'm good. What about you?
I'm doing well. So, for those of you who may not know, Shaq, 6'7", center over with the Griffins, out on the court right now with a little bit of injury, but hoping to return pretty soon. But the team themselves, the Griffins, off to a 4-1 start this season. Um, Shaq, can you talk to us a little bit about your team so far this season? 5 games in, looking to defend that SLIAC title from last year. How the Griffins looking this year?
I mean, we're looking pretty good so far. We're having a good start, having 4 wins and just 1 losses. So the team is looking pretty good and can't wait to see what we're gonna do like for the rest of the season.
Right, and this weekend opens up conference play. You guys play Principia on Saturday. How excited is the team to get back after it into SLIAC action, looking to defend that league title?
Yes, I think it's gonna be a good game. We're gonna play at home. So obviously I'm gonna be out for that game, but looking forward playing good and having a good start for the conference game.
Right, as you mentioned, you're out for about a week or so, looking to get you back on the court there. But in the appearance that you did have so far this season, put up a double-double, 13 points, 10 rebounds in your only game out so far this season. Last year, averaged 7 and 7, shot 53% from the field. Can you just talk about your game a little bit? What makes you such an effective player on the inside on the basketball court?
I mean, everybody got their own way to impact the game. So what I do is rebound, play good defense, and scoring from inside too. And over the years, I started being a good defender first, and then over the year, I started like working on my skills, like scoring from inside, mid range and stuff. So like we doing good at Fontbonne so far.
Yeah, that's a great point. Defense is something that you can control every game, right? Shooting, you might have a game where your touch is off a little bit, but defense, you can bring that effort every night. So that's great to hear that you kind of worked your way up from defense and then, added onto your game with the offense there. A lot of the game now on the basketball court is perimeter style. Everybody wants to shoot the threes. How do you maintain your style and your effectiveness on the inside, which is something a lot of players today don't really pay attention to?
I mean, we as like Fontbonne, we got great shooter then. So and as a shooter, they know that every time the shot might not go in. So if you have like a good sender and then you throw the ball every time to him, when the defense kind of clap inside, they that get the shooter open every time. And we got a play that we run like this. So every time the big catch the ball, like the shooter will get wide open shot. And then I think we gotta work on that more and uh get our shooter open, and then it's gonna be a good year for us.
Yeah, one of the things in watching you on the court over the last couple of seasons is your aggressiveness on offensive rebounding. Just not just regular rebound, defensive rebounding, but you really attack the basket, grabbing that offensive rebound. Can you just talk about the mentality you have in being able to give your team that second, that third chance with possession of the ball?
I mean, yeah, like I mentioned right now, we got great shooter, and I don't want to tell man, but like we got player that shoot the ball very well. So I don't want to just depend on them to make the shot every time. So I got my own way trying to grab the offensive rebound every time, and then we got when we run the couples plays and then the shot is up. I know like how to kind of seal and get the ball. So that's what like the coaches taught me how to do it. It's kind of trick, but there's like a couple of ways that you can do to sink in and get position. That's how you're gonna get the rebound. You know.
Shaq, can you talk a little bit, everybody, about the run that the Griffins made last year in the conference tournament, making it to the national tournament? Just what was that feeling like?
Yes, last year we did not start the year very well. We had like tough losses, but like after the conference, after the January, then when we had like our first conference game, things started going pretty good. And then like every team had the like right time to pick, and then we pick in the conference, and then that's how we end up like being the conference champ and winning the playoffs too. And then that's a great feeling too for me. That was my first year like competing in the like real being the good organization and competing. So that's like a special feeling that I had last year.
Yeah, definitely a great memory that you'll be able to look back on. Just a couple more questions for you, Shaq. What is your major?
I'm majoring in cybersecurity.
Okay. Well, there's plenty of options there for the career choice after graduation. Is there anything in particular you want to kind of get into? Any area, whether it's business, is government, is it private? Is there anything, or is it just cybersecurity in general?
I haven't decided yet, but I definitely want to work on the IT field. But I'm gonna like give it time first and then see what I want to do after college. So
Yeah. And what is it about the cybersecurity that interested you? Why did you choose that profession?
like everything is about skills in the computer, so you gotta know like how the computer work, and I can say I'm a good student, so I like to learn and like find out stuff. And then back in my home country, I never had that like opportunity to learn about computer. So when I got here, that was like the first thing that I wanted to know, like how computer work, and then how you're gonna be able to do a lot of stuff with just a machine. So
Sure. And for those who may not know, where are you originally from?
West Africa, Senegal.
Senegal. And you
Yeah.
found your way over to Belleville, played at Swick for a couple of seasons. How did you find your way first to Belleville? And then what interested you in joining Fontbonne University?
I actually was born here in USA, so I moved back in Senegal when I was young, and I came back here 2019, right before COVID, and then I actually played soccer like all my life over there. So when I got here, I saw that I was kind of tall now, like over 6'5", and then needed to switch sports. And then basketball is a perfect sport if you like tall and stuff. And I kind of like it. That's why I joined Swick. And then over there, I played like 2 years. The 1 year that was the COVID year, but I played another year. And then I talk with the coaches, telling them I need to transfer to a like 4 year university, trying to get a degree. And then somehow they know Coach Lyons, and then that's how I got recruited to play at Fontbonne.
Great. Well, Shaq, wish you best of luck in recovering from the injury. We look forward to seeing you back out on the court and really, really appreciate you taking time out to talk with us. And we
Yep.
look forward to seeing you and the Griffins back in action.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.